What's up with you guys? We're here with Brian Nabavi, my dog, my homie.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
you.
You can see my fist.
Appreciate
That's my
you.
boy.
Appreciate
Tattoos
you.
going crazy. You're probably wondering why we're sitting here with him right now, because he's got an amazing story. Very successful man. He's turned $300 into multiple seven-figure businesses. He runs 3 companies, which we'll talk about later. He's a super family man. You can actually follow him on IG. I'll post it right now. You'll see it somewhere on the bottom. Posts a lot of pictures of his family. Super family man, and obviously you can tell he works out. Yeah, he's a big man.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Tell the people about you.
You want to know my whole story, or what do you want to know?
Whatever you want to
So
get.
honestly, man, my background is I've always been a hustler.
Mm-hmm.
Started 15 years old, first job, always commission sales. So I've always been in sales my whole life. So, I like sales because they rely on you and your hustle. You can dictate. You know, people in sales that make, 20 grand a year, and you have people in sales that make 500 grand a year, and it's on you. Sales, there's no limit on sales, right? What you put in, you get out, your hustle. So, I started first sales job at 15 years old, outsold people that had been doing the job for 20 years that were 60 years old. Just always a hustler. I'm half Persian. My dad's Persian. He's a hustler. So always been a hustler. Fitness became my passion because I was an overweight kid. So I lost about 70, 80 pounds on my own. Kind of taught myself how to train at 13, 14 years old. Started, and between 14 years old till my 17th senior year of high school, totally transformed my physique and body. Got into bodybuilding, and then knew that was my passion. So then I started training people. And I've been in the fitness industry for the last 25 years. Fitness industry, I was a trainer, and then I ran gyms. And then I transitioned to Collapse, which is the apparel brand, because I was at the top of my game as a general manager of sales for gyms, making, 150, almost 200K a year, which most people will be happy with. For me, I have a huge family of four kids and a wife. I support them. That's my why, right? We were broke as a joke, even 150K, 200K a year in California with that many people, barely making it by. And I'm like, and I didn't even ever see them. I was working 70 hours a week, 9 to 9, sometimes 7 days a week. So I'm like, I'm busting up my ass. I'm at the top of my game. Yeah, I'm making okay money, or some people's goal money, right? But I wasn't happy because I wasn't seeing my family. I would leave when they were asleep, get home when they were asleep, miss all their sports, miss their practices. What kind of life is that? Because they're my everything. So I'm like, the first reason why I wanted to become an entrepreneur, because I knew that was the only way I can make the kind of money I wanted to make, because I'm not that educated. And even like educated careers, 200 grand in sales is more than most of my buddies who graduated college made. You know what I mean? So.
And did you go to college?
I didn't go to college.
No college.
No, barely
Successful with no college.
I barely graduated high school. I went to a career college for a couple years, messed around, didn't really do anything there. Really.
That's not saying you don't need to go to college.
For sure. No. If you want to go to college, do it. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't need it. You need to work.
You need to work. College, honestly, a lot of people don't need college, because a lot of people go to college for these fucking general bullshit degrees. They're going to college because they're being told to. That's what society tells you. That's what your parents told you. That's what your grandparents told you. They don't even know what they're going for. They're going for like a communications degree. What the fuck are you going to do with that?
That's true.
Everyone I know went for like a general degree. Half of them come out and don't even use their degree. So you spent 4 years of your life. You spent thousands of dollars for what? That 4 years. If you hustled that 4 years, you'd have money in your bank. Not work, and you owe. You know what I mean? It's a messed up system. But if you're gonna go for something you need, like engineer, doctor, lawyer, something specific that you know, that's a different story. But if you're just going to go, you gotta really think. You're wasting money and time. And time's all we have. That's the most important thing. So, damn, I fucking lost my train of thought. Where was I at, guys? Anyways. So, I am not very educated, but I knew that my first goal was freedom. Freedom was, okay, I want to be able to do whatever the hell I want to do, whenever I want to do it, all the time with my family, and then also financial. I have big financial goals. My cars are my thing. Yeah. I want to have, 7 figures in cars. I want to be able to take nice vacations. Whatever I want to do, that's the secondary goal. Main goal is freedom and family, and the secondary goal is cars, financial, be able to not worry about money, be able to do what I want to do, right? So I started this company. I was like, okay, I knew whenever you start a company, whatever you're going to do, it's got to be your passion.
Yes.
You have to fucking love it, because the work's never going to end. You can't just work and stop. You're going to work nonstop forever. And when you love it, Like, I still work 15, 16, 17-hour days sometimes, and I love it. It doesn't feel like work because I love this fitness shit. I love this. It's part of who I am, and it doesn't feel like work. I can do it all day long. It is work, but it doesn't because I love it. So that's the number one thing. Find what you're passionate about, what you love, so then you can put in those hours in that work for a long-ass time so it doesn't become redundant and you don't get tired of it and you can do it, right? So how can I do, fitness to make that kind of money and be self-employed? So I just came up, with the fitness apparel brand, still fitness. I'm still kind of in the passion, even though I'm not really an apparel guy. And I kind of taught myself, man, started with $300. I was every single position in the company: designer, clothing designer, photographer, website designer, everything, and that's how you got to do it, because too many people try to do too much in the beginning. For the first 4 years, it was just me. And I built it up on the side for a year because I needed to pay my bills. So I had my full-time hustle, pay my bills, support my family. And then I'm on the side. And that was about a year worth of 20-hour days. And when I say 20 hours, it's legitimately 20-hour days. Now when people say I'm working, 15-hour days, and they look at their time and they're really working 7 hours. Like, I was literally working 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the gym, come home, eat dinner with my family, and work from 8 p.m. till 2 a.m. every day for an hour. And then I was bringing enough money with the side hustle, Till You Collapse. And the name Till You Collapse, it's a motivational name. So it's really a lot of meaning behind the name, a lot of meaning behind this brand. We're not just like any other brand you see out there. Like, there's something behind this brand. It's that Till You Collapse work ethic. If you reach your fitness goals, your business goals, your life goals, you have to give that kind of Till You Collapse effort every single day. And every fucking day matters. These people think the little days don't matter. Oh, fuck this day, fuck that day. No, you got to put the shit in every day. You got to win every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day matters over a long time, years. That's how you become successful. And people don't realize that. They're like, oh, fuck this day. I'll just take this day off. I'll take this week off. No, you're not going to be successful with that mindset.
For that one quick, lucky opportunity.
It's not quick, man. And the thing, if you give your Till You Collapse effort 100% of what you got inside you every day towards your goals, and really think about that. Who's doing that? And I don't even do that every day because I'm real as fuck. It sounds nice, but giving 100% every day, it's hard. But if you can do that for the most part, right, over a long time, you'll be successful. It will happen. It's going to take a long time. It's going to be hard, but it will happen. And the thing is, people are lucky if they give 50% half the time. That's the thing, and that's what the meaning behind the brand is. So everyone thought I was crazy when I quit my, I was up for a promotion at the gym, 200 G's. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that's everyone's dream. You got a good job, you're at the top of your game, you're making good money, you're quitting to sell t-shirts that you design that look like shit? Because they look like shit. I'm not a fucking designer. They did, but people believed in me because I embodied that Till You Collapse mindset, that Till You Collapse work ethic. People knew I'm real. It wasn't a facade. It was who I am and still who I am. And people resonate with it, that as long as you're true to who you are and your beliefs and your morals and your values, and that's who you are, they bought from me because they're like, I want to support this guy because I believe in him, not this shitty t-shirt looks nice. So that's what propelled me at the beginning, right? And then flip that 300 to 600, 600 to 1200, kept flipping. But here's a reality, and here's the bit for everybody that you guys need to really listen to what I'm saying, and this is the fucking real deal. This shit is not glamorous. You're not going to get rich quick. It's going to be the hardest thing you've ever done. You're going to be at your bottom most of the time. For the first 4 years, I was working 15 to 20-hour days on this business that wasn't even paying my basic bills. Wasn't even making me enough money to put food on my family's table, keep my lights on. We were scraping by. I worked that much on my business, and then I would hustle on the side, flipping shit on Craigslist, hustling shit, selling shit, flipping stuff, just to make enough money to pay my bare bills for 4 years. And that's what nobody wants to hear. And that's what nobody wants to do. And that's what it takes when you're trying to build something. That's what it takes. And you do that for a long time. And sometimes it takes 2 years. Sometimes it takes 4 years. Sometimes it takes 10 years. It took me about 4 or 5 years. And honestly, nowadays, because when I did it, social media was just starting. There was no podcast. There was nothing out there. So nowadays, there's more resources for you guys than ever. So that 4 years, if you're a hustler and you really put that 100% effort every day, should take you shorter time, theoretically. Should take you maybe 2-3 years because you have more resources. There's social media. That shit wasn't around when I was doing it. It was more old school type shit. So it takes a little longer. But they don't want to hear that, and nobody wants to do that. And if you do that, finally you reach kind of that turning point and that hump you get over, and then a little bit of success comes. But here's the thing, when you get that little bit of success, it's even harder to maintain. It's hard as fuck to get it, but I'll tell you what, once you get there, that's when the work actually starts, because even to maintain that level of success, maintain that level of lifestyle, it's hard as hell, man. Yeah. It's hard as hell. Like, this year has been a struggle for us. It's been probably the hardest year ever with Corona and everything like that going on. It's affected us. And like I said, I'm a real dude. I try to keep it real. I don't try to sugarcoat shit. Don't try to be anything I'm not. Yeah. It's been hard. Yeah. It is hard. It's always hard. But like I said, most people, when they reach a little bit of success, maybe take their foot off the gas a little bit. They get comfortable. They start spending more money. And I get it. Like I said, I like spending money. I've had nothing. I was broke my whole life, man. So when I got a little bit of money, I like spending it, right? You work hard. You want to be able to have nice things, right? Mm-hmm. So when you do get it, make sure you don't take your foot off the gas. You know, enjoy it a little bit, but be smart when you enjoy it. Don't ever go beyond your means. Enjoy it a little bit. That's you know what I mean? Right there. For sure.
Mm-hmm. That's pro tips.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a lot.
I know. I think that's all your questions kind of wrapped into one.
Hey, that was really good. Yeah. I was going to say, you know, he said he has 3 businesses. Yeah. We just heard about Till You Collapse.
Yeah, so Till You Collapse.
It's a clothing brand. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can go check it out. It's real tight. You'll see me in some pictures wearing it. Hopefully a lot more pictures wearing it for sure.
Yeah, you make it look good, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Yeah, you do.
I appreciate that.
That video was dope.
And then we got
Vital Minds CBD.
Vital Minds CBD.
Yeah.
He does make CBD.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he's got a mentorship, man. So really, he's giving you some free game right now when people actually pay for this. So
100%.
Thanks again for that. Yeah. Definitely enjoy that. So just 2 more things. Yeah. One is, what's a struggle? Some struggles that you had to face when you were coming up, you know? Besides the time and stuff like that.
I mean, the struggles is just honestly working so hard and not really getting a result from it. You know, working so hard for 4 years and still having flipping shit from Craigslist, flipping shit on eBay just to pay my bills. Like, that money didn't come in for 4 years, and that can be demotivating. Yeah. And it is demotivating. You got to realize there's a bigger picture, and just having the mindset to keep going. You know, because, you know, you want to be successful. It's something I wanted more than anything. And 4 years is a long time, man. You know, working that hard every day of the year. So that's a struggle. The struggle is people always hating and doubting on you. I've had so many haters and people that doubted me, and from the start thought I was crazy quitting that good job.
I still got haters.
I still do, of course. And you get it more as you become more successful. And they really motivate me. They don't bring me down, man. They motivate me to do better, to prove them wrong. Those are the hardest thing, man. And also just teaching myself, because here's the thing: when you're broke and you're trying to build something, and back then there wasn't all the podcasts, there wasn't all the resources, YouTube. None of that stuff. You know what I mean? It was all very new. So just going on Google, teaching myself, and also, you know, now as I've grown the business, I have people kind of in every position: advertising, marketing, media, customer service, packing and shipping. I have all those departments with employees now. I used to be all those employees in one. Yeah. That's hard as well, as far as maintain your fitness. That's another important for me. Maintain my family. You know, it's a lot of stuff on my plate you got to balance, because if you don't, you know, your family suffers, your fitness suffers, and my fitness did suffer. Like I said, I'm just now in really good shape. You know, my fitness goes back and forth, and like I said, I keep it real. It's hard to balance all that shit, but you got to make it a priority. So, and that's the main thing, man.
Cool. Oh, man, so much good information coming my way. I know you guys are taking this, but I'm taking this too. You know, I can always learn more, and I like to learn from people like this in situations and positions that I want to be in. This is the last thing. So, what would you tell, you know, a future entrepreneur, or just anyone in general that's chasing their dreams? You know, just words of advice, words of wisdom.
Man, it's very simple and it's very basic. It's nothing too crazy. It's nothing out of the blue, and it's shit you've heard before, but it's real shit. You have to put in the work. You have to pay your dues. There's no shortcuts. There's no way to get around it. It's gonna be years of hard work, harder than you've ever worked. There's no way to make it quicker. There's no way. You have to pay your fucking dues. Another thing is you have to take action. That's one thing I'm very good at, is I take action. I'm an action taker. Like, I do shit before I even know what the fuck I'm doing, which is sometimes not the best situation, but I'm doing it. I'm jumping in, I'm going, as opposed to some people want to read a book, take a class, study all this shit, and they got this whole fucking beautiful mind shit on the wall and shit, which is good because you got to have a plan.
Yeah.
Plans are important, but even more important than a plan is doing.
Yeah.
Because most people have these plans and they never do. And the number one thing is you got to do. Because if you don't do, it doesn't matter what kind of plan you have, it doesn't matter what's going on. You can do, get in it, learn, and then make a plan as you're kind of in it. That's kind of what I did, and that's what I would recommend doing. Another thing is, you know, it's just no, honestly, that is it, man. It's just doing it, taking that action, and realize that, you know, you got to just do and take action. This is the number one thing. That's people get frozen trying to make a plan and think of shit.
I agree. I agree. A lot, you know, life started getting better for me when I stopped trying to research and have the perfect scenario to do things and just started doing it and learning as I go too, you know?
And here's another thing I want to tell people. You're going to fucking lose. You're going to lose a lot. I've lost plenty. I'm still losing. I'm going to lose more. You can't be scared to lose, ever. Because you learn from those losses, right? You have to learn from them. You take those experiences and you move forward. You know, you get knocked down, get up, dust yourself off, and keep fucking working, right?
Straight up.
So that's the thing, is you're gonna lose. And I think people are so scared of losing, so scared of what people think they don't do shit, right?
Yeah. Hey.
I know that's more than you want.
I'll
give you a little.
Man, I really appreciate it, man. I know everyone that watches it is gonna appreciate it too. I mean, who doesn't want to hear words from, you know, people like you in successful positions like you? It's not, he wasn't given nothing, he had to work for it all. And he comes from a place that the average person would be like, I can come from that, if not below that.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. Yeah, so, like I said.
And that's motivation in itself, to know that you can come from humble beginnings and still become something great, you know?
Yeah, and stay humble.
Stay humble, yeah.
Doesn't matter what you get, you ain't shit. Trust me, I'm not shit. Trust me, I know. You know what I mean? Like I said, you got to have that mindset, because I can't stand when people, you know, change or act different. You know, I'm the same person I was when I had $300. I had nothing. You know,
and it shows that he's right here on camera with me.
Yeah,
you know
I charge a lot for this. Not today.
Yeah.
I'm joking. No, and like I said, I've been doing mentorship for a long time, giving back for free. I did it for a long time, and I still do it. Like stuff like this, I love it. Like I said, I just met you. I didn't really know you, but I've seen you online. I met you in person now. I love your vibe. I love your energy. You're trying to reach a goal. You're hungry. Let me help you, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing, and that's the thing too. There's all these motherfuckers out here trying to compete with each other, wanting to see, you know, they never want to see anyone do better than them. Why do you got that mindset? You have that mindset when you hate and you're mad when your friend or someone you know is doing better. There's so many people out there like that. I tell you what, you have that mindset, you're never going to be extremely successful. Because for me, I want to see everybody win. I want to see everyone win around. I want to see us all drive our dream cars. I want to see us all win. And if I can help you do that, if you're doing better than me, then you must be a fucking hustler, and that fires me the fuck up. That motivates me to work harder. That's the kind of mindset I have. Not, oh, I want to see you lose. Oh, you can't do better than me. What the fuck? Stop with that mindset. If you have that mindset, you're not going to be successful. So forget it.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? Like,
straight up.
Seriously.
Straight up.
That's it, you know?
So much good information right now. Brian, Nabavi.
You got it. There you go. You like it.
I've been thinking about it for the last 10 minutes, Nabavi, nah. I really appreciate you, dog.
Of course, man. You always welcome.
Hopefully, you'll see him in more videos, too. We got some plans,
man. Yeah, he wants to get my old ass a little pump, you know?
Shoot, man. I'm going to try to get in this video around him a lot. Who you surround yourself matters, and he's definitely someone great to surround myself with. So, yeah, I appreciate you, doggy.